At Whiteridge Dental, we do believe in customizing the treatment plan for every patient. And so the proper planning allows us to create a minimally invasive dental implant procedure. So the digital workflow that we use in our office allows us to really help specialize in two different areas. One is surgically and the other is cosmetically. And so surgically, we're able to take a 3D scan, know exactly where the bone's at from every orientation so that we can place the implant perfectly. Now, the reason why that's so important is so that we can get the tooth in the right position so it can last as long as possible. Also, with an intraoral scan, we can then create a surgical guide so we can place the implant perfectly, better than we could freehanding the implant. With that surgical guide, we're able to create a minimally invasive surgery, and that allows it to be a quicker experience for the patient, a better healing, and also longer lasting. So some of the advantages of surgically planning before we ever do the surgery is we're not discovering when the surgery comes. We already know all the information even before the test, so to speak. And so we know where the nerves are. We know the anatomical structures, how much bone they have. And so there's no surprises the day of surgery, so we can properly plan and get the best possible outcome the day of surgery. This isn't something that we're able to know your candidacy just over the phone call. And so we do need you to come in. So for that reason, we do a complimentary exam so that we can take a 3D x-ray, we can see what's going on. Before we do any treatment, you know exactly what you need. At Whiteridge Dental, it is very important to us that we know the patient's needs and wants and that we customize the treatment plan to fit those needs. And so we sit down together, make sure we know exactly what they want it to look like, and then we're able to plan accordingly to meet the functional needs of that tooth so that it works as long as possible.